Welcome back to Let's Play Spyro the Dragon. In the last episode, we cleared out most of Magic Crafters, and we are going to take on the last area today. So, let's see what we have in store here for the boss, Blowhard. Alrighty. Take that, and that, and that. Okay. There you go, that guy. So Blowhard is going to be our third boss now. Okay, get rid of the guys that shoot lightning. Those guys are probably the most annoying enemies that we've run into this point, up to this point. Oh, okay, because the lightning they shoot actually moves pretty fast, and you can't charge through it, you just get zapped, so it can be a bit tough to deal with. Okay. Oh, got him, okay. So this piece of wood here will come up later. So here's Blowhard. He's not that hard to deal with, all things considered. Just run up, breathe fire on him. In the event that you fall down, you will land in this water. Sorry about that. Had to cough. Okay, so you guys are just kind of messing with these platforms. Breathe fire on them. Oh, almost. Oh, got them. Alright, so they become stairs after that. Alright, hello, Altair.
Thanks for releasing me, Spyro. You have no idea how long I've been trapped in crystal. And, neither do I. Who are you again?
I'm out of here.
Fair enough. Good response, Spyro. You handle old people well. Or I guess, not old people in general, but people with poor memory. Alright. Okay. Alrighty. Now that we've got all this taken care of, we're gonna go left. When in doubt, go left. Ah, there it is. There's a whirlwind there for getting back to the beginning. The reason why we're gonna need that is gonna become apparent later. For now, let's go hit Blowhard again. He's gonna rise up and then shoot stuff at you. All you really gotta do is dodge and then give him a quick flame blast. Light these. Blow that up. Alright. Grab the one gold gem in this fireworks set. Or Blowhard. He'll send that lightning bolt at you. And float up into the air. Give him one final shot. Spit out a bunch of gems, and that's it for Blowhard. He's not much of a threat. Okay. Now that all that's taken care of, let's head on home. Okay. So we're at 5,500 gems, and I believe that is everything for Magic Crafters. Sweet. Another world bites the dust. Hello, Tuco. So, now that I'm talking to him for the second time, he'll offer to take me to any of the worlds. We're going to go to Beast Makers, which is the new area available to us. I guess the implication is that this is where the monsters that we run into are made. Not that we see them, but regardless. Also, you'll notice a little bit of a trend with the world names: Artisan, Peacekeepers, Magic Crafters, and Beast Makers. Everybody makes something. Okay. Let's grab those. These little hairless chicken things are how you get your health back in this area. And as you can see, we're in a bit of a weird swamp. These guys will electrify the floor at random. So just wait for it to go away, give them a good shot, and continue about your business. Hello, Bruno.
Gnasty Gnorc is turning our swamp into an electrified junk heap. And it used to be so beautiful.
I'm sure it was.
Oh, sure. So I guess there were swamp dragons here before this, and we're gonna help them out. Alright. Okay. We'll go into this world later. This is Terrace Village. Okay. Pretty sure I can stand far enough away that this won't hit me. Yep. Oh. Grab that one, and that one. So these boars are just gonna rush at you, just like any big enemy with horns. Just breathe fire on them. Got him. Okay, so that's all that. We will go to Misty Bog later. Okay. Grab some more gems. We're making some good progress so far with all this. Hello, Cletus.
Spyro, it's great to see you, but I've got to go.
Okay. Interesting. Alright, grab these. And these. You'll hear a pig noise. That's something important. So if you run around here, you'll see a bunch of gems leading you, but you wanna be breathing fire. Because that guy's hidden there and he's gonna run right around and nail you if you don't. Let's jump into this. The other one is clearly not. The other one is clearly filled with green evil liquid, but this one hides the wild flight. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure this is the flight area, but I couldn't remember the name. We'll try that out later. For now, let's make our way out of here. Keep trying to clear this area out. Get rid of that one. Okay. This area is pretty interesting. Lots of new environmental things, big trees, all that. Quite a change from Magic Crafters, so that's nice. The treetops. Okay. And then here we have a little temple area for whatever reason. Requires a key to open that chest right there, so we will go grab that later once we have the key. A life. Looks like I'm going to need that. Okay. So getting to these guys is really the important thing. You want to time it out so that you don't get hit with the electricity. Okay. You can see the key over there. As you can see, if you go too early, you'll just get stunned. So the easiest thing to do is time it out and glide. Because charging at them, you run the risk of going a little too early and end up getting a little messed up there. So avoid doing that. Okay. Get some health back. Okay, there we go. Metalhead, I believe, is the boss here. He's interesting. We'll have our jaunt against him later. Oh, that was bad. Not quite as bad as it could have been, because I recovered and landed back on a platform, but could have been annoying. Okay, so that's clear. That's clear. Okay. Let's make our glide over here to get this key. This chest. Not too much of a bother if you fall in the water. It doesn't kill you instantly like some other places. Grab that. Oh, hello. open up this chest here. Grab all the monies inside. We should be one shy. And that is right there in front of the balloonists. And that is my phone. Oh. Well, that's the thing. Alright, so, sorry about that. Very unprofessional of me. Got that. Alrighty. Now this area is completely cleared out. Let's make our way back and start making it through the worlds here in Peacemakers. Oh man, I almost fell in that. Okay. The ground's a little uneven, so it will push you off to the side as you charge, so just be mindful of that. We will start with Terrace Village. Alright. 5,800 gems. Hello, friend. Got him. Got him. Okay. Those guys are in these weird gun things, so just charge them because they're made of metal and you can't breathe fire on them. Big guys here with the guns are susceptible to fire, so just take them out that way. Breathe fire on that guy, charge that one. Fairly straightforward. Just a matter of identifying your enemies quickly. Got them. Alright, we're doing good, we're doing good. So if you look down, you'll see that there are terraces. I'm pretty sure you can stand on them, but I'm not going to try it. Maybe I will. Screw it, let's try. It is water, not terraces. I'm sorry, what? Well, that answers that. Let's get rid of that guy. That guy, that guy. Oh, that's bad. So for some reason, when you kill big enemies in this game, their bodies don't immediately become, I guess, non-existent. So you will sometimes bounce off of them, and that can be dangerous. So just be prepared for that. Try to be careful. Okay. Hello. Alright. Clearing the place here. As you can see, we've already made it to here before, but haven't quite gotten everything just yet. Okay. Rather than jumping on those terraces, quote-unquote, let's get some health back and make our way over here. Grab Cloud.
Watch out, Spyro. The Gnorcs in these parts have discovered the power of electricity, and it really stings.
Cute. Alrighty, so that guy's gonna zap the ground. Wait for it one more time. Glide over, take him out. Simple as that. So these fireworks are important. Anytime you see them, just light them up. Keen-eyed viewers will have seen on the right there that they opened up one of the chests sitting here. There's another one standing there, obviously, that we will get later. So your priority whenever you're on these things is always the guys who are going to electrify it. Anything else that's standing on it, just get it later. Oh, a little too early there. Okay. The electrified ground will kill you, so be prepared for that. Get him, dodge the bullets, take that guy out, and take that guy out. For some reason, the chickens do die when they stand in the electrified ground. These enemies do not. Got rid of them quickly. Take out that guy. Alright, so we're doing good. Hello, Cypern. That pose.
Good job, Spyro. One day you'll be able to tell all the dragons about your amazing adventures.
Sure, but what I'd really like to do is get out of this swamp.
Okay. Fun times. Apparently Spyro does not like the swamp. Yeah, let's grab some health back. Grab a life here. Take this guy out, and that guy, and that one. Oh, they're pretty liberal about giving you health back in most areas, so don't worry too much about the damage you're taking. You will be able to get it back like I'm doing here. Okay. Sweet. With all that taken care of, let's walk on up these stairs. And get rid of those guys. So, something that's really nice about Spyro, and I guess is kind of a testament to all the platformers of this era, is the different level designs and just, I guess, the sense of adventure, the amount of things going on. So like in this case, for example, this area features these electrified ground tiles and enemies that you know, are built around that. And it's an interesting thing that in each world there are these different mechanics that you didn't really have in the world prior. But some of the mechanics do carry over, which we'll see when we get to the charge pads and stuff in the earlier, and some of the levels later in this area. But it's just a very interesting thing how they're able to incorporate some of the newer mechanics that they introduce to the older ones, and be able to continue to just show off different ideas and different things they could do with the levels. And I guess it's really how these platformers all did so well during that time frame, because I mean, you had Crash Bandicoot, you had, you know, Super Mario, you had, what's up? Alright. That. Okay. You had, yeah, Mario 64, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro. Wow, I cannot make this jump. Oh my. I need to stop talking, apparently. The moment I start talking, freak out. Okay. So, what I'm trying to get to in this whole little bit is, I think it's really interesting, you know, the different worlds and how each one has different centralized, like, ideas and things that you're doing that carry over to the other ones, but aren't the focal point anymore. There's always something new to introduce to it. Okay. Get rid of this last guy here. Okay. Oh, I almost left by accident. Alright, we're doing some good things here. Let's figure things out. So we got some more stuff that we want to take care of. And just like every other platformer, oh, Banjo-Kazooie, another really good example. Not that I would say Spyro's necessarily on that level. Spyro's a really good game, and I really enjoy it, but there are definitely platformers from this era that there are just so many good ones that it's kind of hard to say that this game necessarily competes with some of the really, really good ones that were coming out at this time. But nonetheless, I enjoyed Spyro a lot. I was a PlayStation kid, so it's really important. Was really an important part of my childhood playing games and stuff. This was my platformer. I had Crash Bandicoot 3, and this game, as well as Spyro 3. A cousin of mine had Spyro 2 that I ended up playing for a little while, but never ended up getting to beat, which, depending on how this turns out, I think we might end up playing some more Spyro in the future. Although the newer Spyro game, or I should say Spyro 2 and Spyro 3, not necessarily the newer ones. There are newer ones, cough cough, Skylanders, that I probably would never play. Not to say they're necessarily bad games. They might be good games. They're not really marketed towards me, I should say. So we are missing 5 gems somewhere. Somewhere in this level there are 5 gems. It's not really marketed towards me, so I think that it would be important there to be able to play some of the other Spyro games. Even 2 and 3, though, definitely introduced a lot. There's a lot of different things, a lot of different mechanics and features, and the levels are substantially more complicated. There's a lot more happening than what there is in the first game, and I think that while it would be fun, and I definitely think that we're gonna go ahead and play those later once we're done with Spyro. It's gonna be a much longer and more lengthy playthrough since there's so much more to offer in 2 and 3 than there is in 1. Not to say that this game is particularly bad, but they took this idea and they expanded it substantially in its sequels, to the point where the worlds are much more plentiful. They're much more in depth. There's a lot more happening. But I think that would be a lot of fun, and obviously you guys will let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in, then we will definitely do that. Oh my goodness, I cannot make these jumps. But yeah, I mean, should be good times. Spyro here. Okay, it is a pretty simple game. That's why there isn't too much to talk about from, say, a story or gameplay perspective, as I'm sure a lot of you guys watching have a pretty good idea of everything I'm doing here. It's not exactly the most complicated available mechanics. Okay. Alright, so we are out of time here, but when we come back, we are going to go ahead and play through the rest of this area, and we're going to take on Misty Bog next. And until next time then, guys, have a good day.